Hello, y'all. Welcome. Let's get this going. Make sure all my stuff's working. That's okay. That's good. But we're here. I'll scoot this back over there. There. Well, welcome to a new setup. Let's get that live chat going. JJEE, welcome. Welcome back, bro. Hopefully my camera's all good and that I sound well, but welcome. Everyone, we're here. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that jazz. New setup, just for now, just because I didn't want to get my table out for today. Just wanted to, sit around, see what's going on. Hopefully my playback isn't too bad. It seems kind of jittery, seems kind of laggy, but yeah. Welcome, we're here. We're doing the live stream. It's Christmas Eve, a little different from what we do. Don't really do streams like this at all, really. I've only done like one stream like this before, but that was like way back thing on Instagram where I was just like, you know what? Let's just hang out. Let's just talk figures. Let's do what we want to do. And, tomorrow's Christmas, the day we get all the stuff that we're looking for, all the things we got to look forward to, but we're here. We're doing our thing as usual. JJEE says, what do you want for Christmas? Now, I don't know. It's like whatever's on my list, I guess. Like I just gave my folks my list. Santa might deliver. I would think so, but we'll see. Yeah. We're just here. We're going to be mainly this live stream is just, just talking. We're going to be talking about mainly the figures that have come out today and ones that I've looked at here on the stream, mainly, even ones back when I did the live stream all the way back at the start of the year. Back on Instagram at the start of the year. So I got figures from those that y'all haven't really seen. I don't think that much, maybe a few times because, I do my whole variety. I always like my variety, but yeah. But JJE says, I can't wait. I can't wait either. Christmas is already here. It's already Christmas. I just finished watching, what is it? The Muppets Christmas Carol. I just watched it, like literally. It's like I just walked out of the room from watching it to start this stream. So great fun. It's Christmas time. I do got some cookies, got some chocolate chip, and I got some sugar cookies that's in the Grinch green. So pretty nice. I'll be having those kind of throughout the stream or even afterwards. But yeah, hope y'all who are watching this either, live or in the future, that y'all will get what you're hopefully getting for Christmas. But yeah, can't wait. Cookies for Santa. Oh yeah. Plenty of cookies. It's like, that's what I've been doing all day. It's just making treats and snacks for the family, for the folks. So it's been a cookie day, all day cookies. So we got a full plate out there. So, but yeah, as you can see, I got my whole shelf right here. Not the whole thing, but I do actually want to tilt down a little bit because I think I had an angle before I liked better. Yeah, like that. There we go. Yeah, that's the angle I had before. I like that. But yeah, as you can see my little side table here where I have my Super 7. No. The Four Horsemen Santa Claus and then the ghost of Jacob Marley right there. So that's like my little Christmas decoration. But that's where where you have my Dragon Ball collection. And then behind me you have my MCU, then Mezco, kind of other stuff, and then Spider-Man, Avengers, X-Men, Star Wars down there, and then DC back behind me. So you see most of it. Obi's cousin, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the end of the year, and this will be, I do want to say this. This will be our last stream of the year. But Obi says, but Obi's cousin says, how many Sonic do you have? I don't have that many Sonic, but we'll be looking at them because I looked at those last week. But yeah. But but like I was saying, so this is going to be our last stream of the year. So it's like and mainly that's because it's like I'll be out of town. So, I got family activity stuff going on. So I won't be able to stream for the next couple weeks. Well, I'm going to miss a week because then it'll be New Year's. And then it's going to be the first full week of January. I think it's the 7th or 8th is going to be the first day because that's going to be a Wednesday. So I'm going to be doing that. Hopefully if it works out, but we'll see what goes on because there's always stuff going on. So, but what does 2 more weeks in 2025 says JJE, and then Obi's cousin says Sonic toys. I meant Sonic toys you meant. Okay. Is that how many Sonic toys? I don't have any. There's like besides the 2 that we looked at last week, I don't have any others. Let me change this. There we go. I think that's better. It's better on my eyes anyways. Having that more warm. Obi's cousin says nobody cares of 2025. I mean, it's coming. I'm not looking forward to it, but it's going to be here. I'll be with family, so different for me because I get to see all my folks, get to see the extended family, get to see what's going down. So chilling out, but it's been a fun time. It's been a busy time, but it's been fun, kind of keeping busy, doing stuff. Bro. All right, no fighting, y'all. JGE says, show up. Bro. Like, it'll be a new year, a new time. Let me get my camera. I keep hitting it. Let me lock you down. Things all screwed up. There we go. Hopefully it won't be moving afterwards. But like how the title says, what we've been doing. So this will be the last stream of the year. And then next year, it'll be first week of January should be my bro says skibbity toilet. Okay. All right, Obi. Like you think that's an actual response, but you're probably a kid, so I can't blame you too much. You got what you got. You got what you got to work with. Because that's the new internet stuff. I have no idea what that is, but I've been seeing it. So this will be kind of this stream. Okay, you're 16. Well, welcome. You're nearly there. You're almost an adult. You got 2 more years, brother. Well, not really, but you will be there. Close enough. But we'll be doing basically this stream is just a rundown. No, 20 is adult. 21 is an adult. If I gotta be specific, 21 is when you're truly an adult. Because you can drink, you can do all the fun stuff at that point. All the stuff before, can't really do much. But because I had my 21st birthday, like the middle of COVID. Well, no, it was 2022 when I turned 21. Because I'm always a year before, because it's always, because I was born in 2001. How old are you? I'm 23. Or no. I am 23. Damn. Getting there with age already. I feel old already. I'm not even 30 yet. I'm not even there. It's like, so I'm not too old, but I'm Gen Z. I'm with that crew. And we're barely making it through, so we'll see. But as I say before, I keep getting on my tangents. So this stream is basically just like a rundown of some of my favorite figures of the year, ones that came out, ones that we've looked here on the stream. Mainly, it's like I did kind of stick to ones that did release this year. Probably it's like not all of them I think technically released this year, but most of them I think did. And it's like really this year it's like has been a pretty good year for figures. I've just been cutting back because just money in general and stuff like that. But it's pretty cool. Obi's cousin says for Christmas tomorrow, I'm making an episode called The Crab. Will you watch it? Depends if I have the time, Obi. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm just busy. I've been busy this whole month. This whole month has just been do this, do that, do this, do that. Keep busy, do stuff, wrap presents, go buy stuff, do family stuff. So we'll see. It's like, because I'll be on the road day after Christmas. So yeah, so probably my whole day. Yeah, so it'll probably be like Christmas is going to be for me. It's like, it's going to be celebrating with family and then probably preparing for the day after. So it's like I have to pack, have to do all this stuff. So kind of prepare. So get ready for it. So I'll see Obi. It's like I can't guarantee it, sadly, but it's like, but I keep busy. I keep doing stuff. But yeah. So yeah. Yeah, so we'll be looking at, all of our stuff, not everything. We'll just be looking at a select few. I picked about, I would say, how many? Like maybe 20? Yeah, probably about like 15 or 20 figures of the year that have really stuck out to me. Ones that I like personally. And I don't know. It's like, but if y'all want to see anything or see comparisons with any of the figures that we're just going to be talking about and looking at, because this stream, I don't think I want to be too long because, it's Christmas. I got to go to bed. I got to do stuff. I got to get things done. But we're here. I still wanted to give y'all one last stream, one last time to, be hanging out, have a good time, have fun. We're playing with toys still. These are figures. They're cool. And you don't really see this angle because, it's like there's nothing really on the walls. And this shelf is kind of ugly. It's old. It's more of like an entertainment system technically. Because originally, like, I didn't have this shelf here way before, but that's years beyond. So that doesn't really matter to you guys. But, we're here. We're doing stuff. So I guess without any delay, it's already been, 12 minutes in? So I guess we can get to our first ones. And, okay. It's like, and I will say, it's like each time I'm getting a figure or removing them, moving out of camera, I'm going behind. So, and my mic is working. So it's like you'll be able to hear me move around and scuttle around, but I'll still be talking, I'll still be moving, but we'll get our first set, and we do got 2 figures, that we'll be looking at first, because I am also going from the start of my year to the end of the year of stuff that I've looked at and things that I want to show off and, talk about. So, yeah, let's do it. Let's go. So then, to start off this, how do I want to get this? Okay, so first off, the first things we'll show off is from the beginning of the year, is of course I guess this is technically from last year, but I received it at kind of like the beginning of the year. Maybe it was the last of the year, but it was like the first thing I looked at in the beginning of this year on my live stream over on Instagram, because that's where I started. But yeah, but it is the Marvel Legends Deadpool and Hydra Bob 2-pack figures. Of course, these are, of course, when it comes to the Deadpool, it is on the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man mold. So a really great figure mold, a very fun figure, great amount of accessories. And I do like the short swords. It's like, it's not like the best. It's like, but I do like the blue handles with the white, and then kind of like the basic kind of like, just the black and red, and then just have like the little pouches there. It's like, I kind of wish he did have the red there on the legs and the thighs. That's just how this style was. I don't mind it at all, but a great figure, really fun, really cool. And it's like, and was like a good way to kind of start off the year, being like, oh, okay, so we get a convention box set. So it's really cool. I really love this Deadpool. Yeah, this Deadpool is like my main one in but in my display. He doesn't really get shown off because he's kind of hidden in the back, but he probably needs a more prominent role. But he's a cool figure, like, and a great figure. It's like, and kind of seeing, what Hasbro has been doing with the Marvel Legends license. Just been improving with the pinless joints all there, and then better kind of sculpting and articulation and kind of range and cool amount of accessories, especially with this set. And then that also includes Hydra Bob with it, because Bob is a fun figure. He always looks pretty cool, and it's nice to have this. Technically, I think this is the Sunfire body, but they did make it pinless with this, so that's nice. That they took an old mold and then improved it, and then even gave it more unique accessories, like you have like the briefcase, but it has little stuff inside. If we can get it out real quick just to show off. Oh, where he has all that weird stuff. Oh, where's my camera? There it is. So where it's all that weird stuff in there. So it looks pretty good. And it's nice to have, and you have your little Hydra logo there. So makes sense. It's pretty nice. And it's like, and then of course with this set, it's like you came but Deadpool and Bob came with a bunch of hands, especially especially when it came to Deadpool. It's like he had a ton of hands, and then like they both had different weapons that match with each other. And then even like the whole the Turtles reference, with the weapons, how you have the blue on the swords. You had a pair of sais that were red handled, and then the Shang-Chi nunchucks were molded in that orange, but in that metal, and then also a bow staff that had that purple kind of accent. So a nice little set. I know this probably was technically last year, but this is how I started my year, before. So really cool figures. Awesome. Kind of like was showing what Marvel Legends will kind of become and what's to come of the wave, but they look amazing. I can't wait to get another Deadpool. And and I said this before, it's like, I really hope that Hasbro one day will give us, this body mold, but have it like a regular, like a Hydra army builder, essentially. It's like, have this in a 2-pack. Do this, please. It's like, just have them all look like this and in this body mold, because it'll be perfect. And they look great. And I love like the little, like the gun. It's like that came, with the Punisher, I think at first, the Riders or one of them. But it works for these guys. Like, it's just a little machine gun. But Hydra Bob's great to have. It's nice to finally have a actual figure of Bob in the Marvel Legends instead of, a separate head sculpt when they did, what was it? The Deadpool, on the, where it was like the multi-pack, where he had the moped thing and had like dog pool and squirrel pool. It was fun. It was a cool little thing. But yeah, great figures and a great way to start off the year, really. So big ups, really fun. And then continuing on with the beginning of my year, it's like, I know I got this guy in 2024. I don't know if he was also technically a 2023 release, but one of my favorites from this year, for certain, is the SH Figure Arts Showa Gigan. As you can see here, this classic green and gold kind of color going on here. Let me get those little pincers. There we go. Really cool. Not really the best looking when he's neutral. He's kind of more his mouth's a little warped, but he's here. It's like, and then I love this old design for Gigan. It's like, I'm kind of happy that I was able to get this. It's like, well, what am I saying? Kind of. It's like, I'm really glad I could get my hands on this figure. Shout out to Rocket Comics. You'll probably see that a lot in the stream. My local comic shop. My guy Eddie, who always has, good stuff. Always really nice. Always really good. So yeah, a really cool figure. I do wish this guy did come with like at least like one like beam effect of some kind, or some kind of like effect of any kind, maybe. Like, it would have been nice. But I kind of get why they do what they do. It's like they want to keep it simple with these, but still have that price up. But a really cool figure. It's like, yeah, with Figure Arts doing more of the Showa series. Yeah, we're doing the more of the Showa era of Godzilla. It's a need. It's been the market that's been missing out on. So getting this was like perfect. So I love it. One of the best figures of the year. It's like, yeah, it's kind of like I haven't had like any problems with him at all. It's like there's been like minor things, but nothing really. I think that really matters about. But this guy is badass. A great figure to have at the start of the year, and to add to the collection way back when. So yeah, really cool, really awesome. It's like, and I can't wait to hopefully soon, yeah, get their Godzilla that matches with this, and then especially, yeah, the Anguirus, yeah, that they announced that also goes with this. As Anguirus, we've needed for a while. We've even needed, just a regular, like articulated figure of him for years. I mean, because last time they did, last time any company did an articulated Anguirus was the Rebel Tech days. Like, and that's what I was like, what, like 2007 something. It was like, it's old. It's like they're really old because I have, yeah, their Baragon. It's like, and that's kind of old, but it's like yeah, it's kind of, it still scales well with these. It's like, and they even did a Gigan, back then, but this is even better, and this is awesome. This is cool. I love this figure. Badass figure. But yeah, really cool, and kind of like the way that they need to go, even though they don't give us a lot of accessories, but up that price. So kind of like it's another thing where it's like, okay, it's like Haya might one day give us more of those, but it looks like they're going more Heisei right now, which makes sense. They're trying to improve on what's already been made. But then continuing on through the year, if I can get his stuff to stay on, I don't know if he'll work with me right now because this figure is kind of weird half the time. Maybe we'll do him like, no, I don't like him like that. Okay, he's just not going to hold his bow. But we have, yeah, to represent, yeah, these waves as well. It's like I don't have like every wave or every kind of like figure out here to show off. Is he going to hold his thing? But yeah, but I have the NECA TMNT 3 Donatello here. And yeah, the reason why I show him off specifically is because I have him posed up with the, yeah, I have them displayed, yeah, with the actual, yeah, with the time turner thing here. So really cool. Yeah, with these figures, it's like, it's kind of like the moment that they announced these, I was like, I need to get them. It's like the movie, of course, isn't good. He's going to not hold his bow. That's fine. But that's not gone. It's over there. But yeah. But these figures are just, really cool. I love like the whole, like the outfit, how they kind of got that exactly, yeah, but from the movie down to the boots and, yeah, like and the armor, and then even, yeah, but with like the overcoat thing, and those even have, wires in them. So if you want to do action shots, you can. That's very nice. And then even with the helmets, and then also the masks, yeah, can come off, and then it's like, and of course the faces are accurate to the movie, where they're not amazing, but it works. They're still not bad. It's like, and they look great. It's like, and I love like the little, yeah, the little masks too have like the matching kind of like hair color to the masks. Yeah, like to their regular ninja masks and little helmets, and then they stay on pretty well. It does kind of fall off a little bit, but it's not bad. But yeah, but just to kind of show off, what NECA has been working on and what they've been doing, it's like, it's really quality work. Like, and I know they've been getting heat, recently. It's like we discussed that a little bit more last week about what's going on with them, but I don't really, it's like, I don't really care too much sometimes. It's like, I'm just like, as long as you don't screw people over, You know, you don't like be weird about it, like, but you make good figures. Don't really care. Just don't be a dick. Honestly, just don't be a dick. Be cool. It's Christmas. It's Christmas time. Yeah, but beautiful figure. I'm so glad that they made these. Like, I kind of wish I did get, yeah, like, yeah, the 4-pack. But with that, I was, yeah, but with that, I even didn't even know that yeah, at the time, I didn't even know that that came out until after I got the box set, and I saw that they all, yeah, and I saw that the box set came with all the different versions of this. Yeah, but yeah, but of the time turner thing. So it's like I wish I would have those, or I wish that they would have. Excuse me. Or I wish they would have, yeah, included them with them, but just having just the one, it's like, and this is, yeah, like, yeah, I assume like the modern day one or even like the ancient one. And his helmet fell too, but it's still really cool. And these are great figures. Lots of fun. Always with the movie Turtles, they always do a fantastic job. They haven't really done anything bad, like forever. It's like, and then even like now, it's like right now, it's like I think you can get the new Shredder and Leonardo 2-pack, where Leonardo's all like beaten up and he has like a new head sculpt and he's more angrier, so that's really cool. And then also the Casey Jones, with yeah, but with his motorcycle, that's really cool. It's not in the movie, I don't think so. I can't remember, but like it's a nice little pieces there. So they're just making more stuff, and I was like, and I keep getting it. So I need to get, yeah, the Professor Perry set, yeah, the 2-pack of him, and that's on, yeah, the NECA store site. So some point I'll get that, and then also the Kino and the Foot Soldier 2-pack, because I need to get that because I need the Kino in training, and he has cool accessories. And then having a different, yeah, like a Foot Soldier, because that one's a little chunky or he's a little fatter, if I'll be honest. But a fun figure. Looks really cool. Looks really nice. And then continuing on with the rest of the year, but going back to Marvel Legends, one of, I would say probably one of my favorite figures for sure of the year, definitely goes down to this, yeah, to the Marvel Legends retro carded Beast, where this is the one that came with the soft goods lab coat here, and then also the glasses, and then a few kind of hands and vials. I do wish he came with a book in that set because he didn't, but you know, it's like I can't complain too much because look at this guy. Like, and he also has, yeah, the, yeah, just the calm head, yeah, just the closed mouth head, but still really cool. Looks awesome. A fun figure. It's like it's the same, yeah, and of course it's the same figure that we've gotten before, with Hasbro. It's just that this one's like, it's just, it looks so good in this fit. Look at that. It looks so cool. Like he's just working on his X Gene stuff. Of course it's backwards here, but you know, it's a really cool. It's a really nice. Looks awesome. So love it. Like this is definitely like the way, yeah, that Hasbro has been going. It's like, and hopefully we'll see more cloth goods on figures. I think we've been seeing them at least a couple more times since this Beast, but not a whole lot. But hopefully they'll be putting out more and more. It's like, but then of course prices are probably going to go up and up. But with this, like this one was a kind of a steal if you were able to get it at the time. And it's probably still not too hard to get now because their distribution issues haven't been that bad, but a great figure nonetheless. An amazing figure. Such a upgrade to what we had before. It's like, and yeah, and I do want to say, yeah, like, yeah, the original Beast that they put out before this was great. It was amazing for the time. It's like, yeah, because just the body mold, just by itself is so good. But the fact that they came back around, had a retro card, and then brought in all these extra accessories with a different head, with the glasses, with the vials, with the jacket, and then still including like the original hands and then the original head as well, where he's all screaming. But having this look for Beast is like perfect. This is all I need for a Beast. I don't need another one, if I'll be honest, unless they do like pinless But even like that's like I don't really care too much because you don't really see it because he's wearing a lab coat and it's kind of long, so you don't really see all the holes, but you see like the two there and then like the one here. But that's like it. It's like and you barely even notice it. So awesome figure, great figure of the year, amazing, amazing. And then even continuing from there, kind of to, I would say, to represent the kind of more of but Jada Toys as a whole, as a company, because I don't have that many figures from them, but I do have, at least so far, I think all of their super set of the Street Fighter line, and here we have a Ryu to show off there. I think that these were technically 2023, even it was. I think technically like the first wave was a 2023 release, but it's like but with their distribution issues with that, it's like I didn't ever get them in hand up until early 2024, so I count them. And because it's like I got all of wave 2 in this year and I got all of wave 1 this year as well, so like it makes sense. So beautiful figures. It's like Jada Toys kind of really showed, I think, with this line that they can make really nice action figures and do the right thing and show off what's going on and what's going down. It's like, of course, like we did see before where they did the Universal Monsters. I think those were technically last year. I think they were. I'm trying to remember. I think they were last year. So I'm trying to remember what I did. Yeah, because this year I did Frankenstein. Last year, what did I do for Halloween last year? It's a live stream. Probably was. No, it wasn't the Headless Horseman. Yeah, because I did Frankenstein this year. Who was last year's Halloween? I can't remember. It wasn't Wolfman. It wasn't Invisible Man, because they have videos. You can watch those now. I think they're pretty okay videos. About like a few minutes long, but they're fun. Oh, and also I do want to say, before I forget, I do plan to put out a video before the end of the year. It's not going to be a review. It's just going to be a little video kind of from the past. Not kind of, it is from the past. I might bring back, my Bit Godzilla thing, but in any case, beautiful figures. I'm glad that we have Jada here as another company. It's like, because one, they have a lot of accessories, put a lot of work in detail, and it's just kind of like, this is amazing to have. Like if you're an action figure collector or like a specifically an action figure fan, you need to have this. At least the Ryu and maybe like the Chun-Li. It's like, but but I got the whole collection. I mean, they have a whole little corner dedicated to these guys because they're great figures. So yeah, but can't wait to see more of that line. I mean, it's like we've basically seen, I think, that the whole line essentially at the at all the conventions that they've been doing this year. So it's nice to see that and kind of like the evolution and then like the growth of the line and how much bigger it's gotten, and then the fact that they're that Jada is now doing so many other franchises because they've been doing so well and because they have the confidence of the buyers and of the sellers. So yeah, really awesome figure, great toy line. Been a pretty big standout for this year. Awesome figure. Look at that. But then going back again to Marvel Legends, because Hasbro can't really stop putting out bangers. I feel like this year has been like their year of kind of like improving their quality, and then also kind of like their technique, and also bringing in new stuff and also very old stuff that we haven't gotten in a while that feels right for now. It feels good to finally have these. And so, first of all, yeah, and also ones that actually have a good amount of, accessories and pieces and unique sculpting. So, I got to point out, especially to the retro carded, um, yeah, the Marvel Legends um, Jack o' Lantern, where this is the classic version, and this was the retro carded one that came, with his little disc piece here, and then also, the Hasbro stand. You can see a great head sculpt there. Pretty. Oh, there he goes. I'm just going to show off the actual figure instead of, breaking everything. See what the chat's doing. Oh, okay. Is chat going? I can't tell. My chat's always weird. No, there we go. Okay, it's still updated. But yeah, but love this Jack-o'-lantern figure. It's a figure I've been kind of waiting for them to do because I did have, their first Jack-o'-lantern, the first Hasbro one, which was a more modern kind of version, specifically with the Agent Venom, I think, storyline. I don't know if you can even see Venom. No, you can't even see him back there. He's all the way back there. He's in the layers upon layers of my Spider-Man shelf. But yeah, but it's nice to have this classic comic version of Jack-o'-lantern, and I'm gonna get his thing here, and have fun and come with a good amount of accessories. It's really fun. I kind of don't really want to take this off. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it on there. I don't want to break my stand. It feels very flimsy right now. But yeah, but I love this whole style. It's of this figure. It's so cool. It's I love that he has kind of unique kind of hands. I think these are Captain America hands though. They look like it, or they might be unique. I don't know. It's but great head sculpt, and then kind of cool that you can actually take off, one of the circular bombs. So you have that little tab there. It's and I don't mind that. It's very much you don't really see it, but it's but the fact that you can take that out of his hand and actually, there's a hole there so you can store it on the body. Get that. And there it is. See? Yeah, and you don't even notice it. So it's really cool. It's and also this is all pinless as well. It's of course his legs have been kind of in that position, so they're a little cut there, but not too bad. It doesn't ruin the figure at all. And he is a little stiff, but it's that's just because he's been on the shelf for the whole year. But look at that. That figure's so cool. I'm going to give him his pumpkin bomb again. But look at that. Awesome. Awesome figure. He looks so cool. He's just so badass. Love this figure. Amazing figure. So amazing. But then also continuing, with the same retro Spider-Man line, and with villains that we've needed updated, kind of classic versions of, is of course the Tombstone that came in that same wave. And man, I love this so much. I do. It's kind of my one minor gripe, I would say, is really I just don't like how they did the neck piece, or how they did the head, where it was just a ball there. It's you didn't have a actual a hinge at the top of the head there. It's it's just all connected there at a ball, and because you got a suit, kind of doesn't really give you all the articulation that that you really can get. You can really just look side to side and a little bit up, and pretty much just down, but it's you can't really get a tilt out of it. You can get a little bit, but it's not a whole lot. But he looks really cool though. It's he's a great size, a nice updated body, really suited guys. They've been doing pretty well. I mean, because they got Rose from that same line, yeah, not from the same wave, but kind of same retro Spider-Man line, you know. So that yeah, so that figure was really fun. And then when they did yeah, the Hammerhead, he was really fun. He was technically an old mode because he was basically Happy Hogan, but just with a hammerhead. But he looked cool anyways, and he looks great. But this Tombstone really kind of like, yeah, this is perfect. I don't think I need another Tombstone unless they do a updated version of yeah, above his classic look, because his classic look we have gotten, but that was like way in the early days of Hasbro having yeah, kind of the license. Not really early days. That was like, what was that? I don't remember what wave that was. Was that Vulture wave? I think that was the Vulture wave where they did yeah, the movie Vulture wave. So they had it for a bit, but they just, you know, like they had their kind of like their look, their feel. So they kind of kept at that, and it was good for the time. But you know, this is leagues beyond better. I love it. It's so cool. It's so badass. Like, and he's a good size too. I mean, if we get, you know, classic Spider-Man, you can see just how much taller he is. He looks so cool. He looks so badass. I love this guy. Great figure. Amazing figures too. It's like, and this came out last year, but this is like perfect. Oh, we'll get Spidey back there. There we go. We want him actually facing our camera. Is he facing it? Oh, I don't think he is, but he'll just look forward as usual. But you know, great figure. Amazing figure. Badass. Really cool. And then continuing on, with the rest of the year, sticking with Hasbro still, but going with a different toy line. Their original toy line, I guess if you would say, is the G.I. Joe, the retro card in Duke, where this is, you know, based off of the original toys, but done in basically, it's like, it's kind of, it, yeah, it's basically, yeah, the classified kind of pieces, but in that vintage toy style. So where you don't have like the more tech, you just have, yeah, like your basic kind of weapons and utilities, and like the designs are very, they're just simple, yeah, but militaristic, even down to the pistol is a little bit more realistic. Where is my hand? I can't see my hand. There it is. You know, but that pistol piece is really cool. Very nice. Like, it's very more realistic compared to like the laser gun we got before. So yeah, so this is my main Duke on the display. He looks pretty cool. It's like, I would say it's like one little gripe. It's like, I just don't like how they have yeah, like yeah, like on the packaging, because I always like to kind of get close to the packaging. I like seeing them if they can actually, you know, do the poses, yeah, that they show that it can do, or have the exact look, yeah, that they show off. Like, I don't like yeah, but in how they designed yeah, the binoculars, because they kind of write a little bit, but it looks okay. But he looks great. I love this figure so much. It's so cool nice to have yeah, like a classic kind of like a Joe kind of Duke. I know we're getting more next year. It's like, of course we are, but it's like, I can't wait for them to finally. Are they? I think that Cobra Commander's coming out next year, and then they're doing some other figures in the retro. I can't remember, but if y'all know, they yeah, but they're in the live chat and here in the future, if you know, be sure to, you know, comment, do all that stuff, and inform me on what's going on, because I can't remember. It's like, I'm kind of just like, it's like at this point I'm kind of like, whatever's coming out, it's coming out, and whatever I want, I'll buy it if I see it. Mainly in stores. I don't really pre-order or don't really order online that much anymore. It's because I can't. It's too expensive. You know, but really cool figure. Love the retro. Love the vibes. I hate that this is okay. I guess we'll have to do that. But a really cool figure. Can't wait to have more of these. And then sticking with that wave, still, we'll bring in Scarlet for her own little section, but we'll get Duke out in a minute. But I just got to highlight Scarlet because she is an amazing figure. It's like a big kind of improvement on what they've, like on what Hasbro has been doing with their female figures. And, she has all the right hits and points of articulation. It's like, it has great head sculpts and a great sculpt all around that is very much that classic one. Even has the, the crossbow kind of thing going on. And excuse me if I'm blowing air on these guys. They're a little dusty. I haven't really prepared for this. Like, this day was just kind of like thrown together, if I'll be honest. Because I want to do a stream and I didn't want to open anything. Because I couldn't do it tomorrow because tomorrow's Christmas. I'll be busy. A nice figures, like, have some of more, the female, the representation. Because, honestly, female figures, pretty well. I mean, you see what is it? The Black Widow. Where is she? She's right by Catelyn. She's like right there. It's like you can barely see her, but she's on a prominent spot where I can see her from afar. But also, the Scarlet Witch is all right. Rogue could use for an improvement, and then also Storm, but I need to get her. So I got an excuse one day to get her. But especially when it comes to the retro stuff, it's like, like, give us more of this. This is like perfect. This is like the only Scarlet I think I'll ever need. It's like, of course, she came with a lot more accessories, and that's like a big bonus. Is that all of these guys came with a great amount of accessories as well as being in that retro card, and they just look awesome. I mean, because look how good they look together. They look so good. Like, of course, you have like different like things going on here. It's like, I think that with Scarlet's look is a little bit more kind of like tactical, but still like has her own like her color scheme and kind of like flair and kind of look to it. But it works so well. It looks so cool. They are amazing figures, a great lines. Like, I can't wait to get more. I've just been kind of waiting and seeing. Especially, it's like, especially when I can get more, the villains, especially other Cobra Commander. Need to get that. Stores need to get them in, please. I don't know why they're not in stores yet, or unless they're like online exclusive things, which I can't remember if they are or not. But at some point, hopefully I can get the Cobra Commander because they'll look perfect next to this. And I need a classic Cobra Commander. I don't want this new classified one. Classified one's okay, it works, but it's just not perfect. It's not classic. It's not the Cobra Commander. It's not the look. But these are. And they're done perfectly. And then now, still sticking with Hasbro for a bit, kind of doing the same thing, but more so with a different line, with sticking with Marvel Legends, but going back to our X-Men universe, but talking about improvements and upgrades and different looks. For these characters. So, of course, we have the X-Men 97 wave version of Cyclops, which is honestly my perfect figure of this character so far, because fully pinless, has the butterfly joints, has the bigger kind of proportions. This is, of course, on the Vulcan body, which I do have. I don't think I've ever actually done a comparison with Vulcan. Give me a second. We'll do that just because I can. Vulcan? Because, they're brothers. Like, actually. So you can see all those parts are coming from. But honestly, on Scott, I think they look so well done. Let me even get Vulcan a little more naturally standing up here, but that looks so cool. Keep losing my breath. I'm gonna be yawning a lot, and I gotta breathe in. I keep forgetting. Yeah, but they look pretty cool together. Vulcan, just, just please. But they look pretty alright. Of course, it's like with the head sculpt, it's a little bit more, kind of that animated style. So maybe at some point, like maybe I'll see if I can get a custom head. Maybe at some point, yeah, just because it's like it feels like the head is just like little, like just rectangular. It's just one shape compared to like a comic figure where there's a lot more edges and a lot more kind of like, yeah, I would say kind of more kind of like hyper realistic. While this is more smoother and more cartooner looking, but it still works. I mean, it's like they still look cool. It's like, and they look great together still. I don't think that really ruins it or anything. It's still, yeah, you can still see that it is in the same line and the same kind of size and proportions, and that they're related. But this is just has a more, animated look to it. But it works. And it's a great figure. Like, I love this Cyclops. It's like the only one I really had on display before was the 3-pack version where he had the jacket on, because their original Jim Lee Cyclops I didn't really care for that much. It's like, of course, is like especially with the bands on the legs, because these are actually embedded into the legs and into the boots sculpt, so that's nice. But compared to like the old ones where they would always fall down, and that and that one too. Also, like these yellows were more orange, and then of course, and of course the main thing is that they got rid of the Bucky cap body, so now they're using this the Vulcan body. Which is this body. I keep losing myself. It's like, but this is their new Bucky cap essentially. So they're going to be using this a lot, and they've been doing it, and it works. It works so well. It's just perfectly done. This Scott looks amazing. Looks awesome. He looks so good on this shelf. He's not going there right now because he's with the pile. Look at that. He looks so cool. Then move him out of the way. Then we'll do, continuing with with that same line for more figures of the year and doing more female representation. I do have their Jean Grey, which I would also say is perfect, and I think she actually kind of goes into the regular Marvel Legends wave even more. Despite like the hair, I think the hair is just a little too smooth compared to the other figures. But overall, it's like she's great. And it's like I know that there was some kind of like worry about about the torso, but honestly, I don't think it's that bad at all. It's a good amount of articulation and it works. It's like, and I don't think she's really going to be doing much. I mean, she's doing this the whole time, like essentially on my shelf. Yeah, she's kind of always like that. So it's like she's doing what, but what she does, and like it looks even better. It's a lot cleaner, than the one, that we got before. That was also in the 3-pack back in the day. It's like, and this is such a big improvement from that. So I'm like, I don't even care what anyone says. This is amazing. Great figure, all pinless as well. So plus, and then of course your double jointed elbows there, pinless as well. Great, it's amazing. And then also with this one too is like you get a pair of fists, and then also open hands, so that's nice. And then that also goes for the Cyclops as well, where he has his regular, like his pointer. It's like a head, where he's shooting his laser beam, his eye beam. But then he has like the hands, and then he's got the open ones, and then the closed. So, but they look great together too. So it's like, so the style is still there as well. Like they look great. They're great figures. Kind of underrated in my opinion. I would say so. It's like, I don't know with other Marvel collectors, what they've been doing. I know a lot of Wolverines. Like I do keep seeing the same wave. The Wolverine, who was from the same wave. But it's like for me, it's like okay, it's like these are great Wolverines, but it's like they do great Wolverines. And also, I have another Wolverine that I think is even technically, I think, kind of better. than the Hasbro one, but we'll see. But yeah, great figures. There's my hair. I got a piece of my hair. But yeah, but great figures. A lot of fun. Look cool. Just really show what Hasbro has been, evolving with how they do their figures and how they make stuff now. And just all the work and effort that they like to put in nowadays, even if it is all technically reuse in most of the time, like with this. But having so many new parts, just like, it makes sense. It makes sense with what they're doing. It looks good. It's working. I'm buying it. Don't up the prices more, please. I can't stand it. Okay. But then, of course, not done with Hasbro yet. Because if we're talking improvements and upgrades, and really, I think of anything, I think the big thing is this guy. The Black Series Mandalorian. I believe this is the one. Is this the one from the... I think this is the one. What is this? I think that this is the one from the Book of Boba Fett. I believe, because this one is the one with the cloth cape and the jetpack, and then also has, the dark saber. So I don't think this one has the rifle, from what I believe. It might, but I can't remember. But I don't have the other one that's out now that has the cloth, that has the plastic cape. But this one is like the one I needed. This one is like so good. Looks awesome. It's like proportions, and then kind of like sculpting is so much improved here compared to the last one. It feels a lot more easier to do a natural pose like this. And then having that cloth cape there as well. It's like, it's not the cleanest back here looking, but you don't really need to look at that. But then you have the jetpack there that does have the holes. So I think you can use the blast effects that came with the deluxe Boba Fett. There's his swords. And that's like the one thing I would say is like, the dark saber hilt piece doesn't really like to stay on. It's like that hook, I think, should be a little bit bigger so it doesn't fall off so easily. But it's like I get it. It's like they want to kind of stay realistic as close as they can. But yeah, it's like, and this is also like full, like kind of like kind of like clean armor, Din Djarin, and has that, like that whole new thing. So where he has his head sculpt under there, but it's not actual painted. It's just on there. But this guy's pretty awesome. I love this figure so much. It's so cool. It's just badass. Look at him. We finally have a perfect Mando figure from Hasbro. I wouldn't say perfect. Close to perfect. I keep saying perfect for all these. But, they're my figures of the year. So, I don't know. Sue me. Whatever. It's my opinion. I'm having fun. It's Christmas Eve. We're having fun. I haven't eaten any of my cookies yet, but we'll get to them. But yeah. Cool figure. Looks great. Looks awesome. Highly recommend. Highly, highly recommend. It's so cool. Look at this guy. It's so badass. But then now, I think we are finally leaving Hasbro territory, because we just had a whole row of Hasbro for a bit there. But going back over to our Godzilla universe, but going over back to Haya with the 2014 Muto, the female Muto figure. Look at her. I mean, what can I say? Just look at this thing. It's so badass. It's so cool. It's like I also got this one at Rocket Comics. Yeah, this is the other one that I do distinctly remember. I think the rest, um, yeah, I think the rest I either ordered or just bought at like a store or something, probably Target or Walmart, wherever. But this one I did get at Rocket Comics, and I gotta say, this is so this is so cool. This is a this has become kind of like an instant grail, if that makes sense, in my collection, because this is a character that we've needed for a while. This has been something that's just, yeah, that's just been baffling that they never made one. I don't know if there was like something with the copyright or if it was, I think maybe like the lack of interest either with the company, um, um, yeah, either with NECA or even yeah, with Legendary, kind of like being kind of like yeah, kind of like showing off these new monsters because I think they kind of want to make it keep it a secret a little bit. It's like yeah, like yeah, before the movie came out, but the fact that it's been, you know, 10 years. It's been 10 years since this movie came out, and they finally give us a fully fledged, articulated female Muto figure. We don't even have a male Muto figure to go with this yet. That's crazy. Like the only one that they gave us, I believe, that yeah, that was really like a figure or a toy, is the Bandai. What is that? Yeah, their movie monster series, I think it is. It's like, yeah, where that was the male Muto, but his wings wasn't out. They were like just down. So it looks kind of weird. And it's just kind of like, you might as well just do the female one. But now we finally have this one. And it's so badass. I love this figure. I did a picture of this, yeah, with the Hiya Toys, I think the Godzilla versus Kong Godzilla. Perfect. A perfect pairing. Perfect figures. Do I want to get him? He's just right there. If y'all want me to get him, like whoever's in chat, if you want to see the comparison with the Muto and the Godzilla, be sure to put it in chat. I'll do it. But if you don't care, probably won't, but I kind of do. Look at this. Look at this thing. This thing's so badass. And now we need, yeah, but now it's like we definitely need to get the male Muto figure at some point, but let's see. Time will tell. Time will tell. But Hiya has been doing God's work and making very good Godzilla toys with perfect sculpts and pretty good articulation. And it's like way cheaper too. I mean, how do you beat this? This is, yeah, like $70. I think about that price. Like, yeah, but Figure Arts would put this up, yeah, for about like 150. I think that's about like the price for their Anguirus, right? Yeah, it's around like 140, 150. No accessories. Figure on all fours. Yes, it's a brand new sculpt. Yes, the paint looks very good, and Showa has been very good when it comes to their quality of figures and their consistent paint compared to the more modern figures by yeah, but by Figure Arts. But yeah, this is like you can't compete with. You cannot beat this. SH Figure Arts has lost money because of this figure, because this is out now. And it's great. Go buy this. It's amazing. It's a great figure. Look at her. Look at her. She's so badass. I do kind of wish that she came maybe with like a little yeah, like a little yeah, like an egg, kind of like a housing thing. I forget what it was. It's like, but when she was like laying her eggs, she had them in like some kind of like pile or some kind of, yeah, like concoction. So I was like, I kind of wish, yeah, that we had yeah, like a little yeah, like a rubble piece, yeah, that had like her eggs in it. That would be cool. But it's like yeah, yeah, but even like having this figure in general to this quality is insane, and it's perfect. It's perfect, literally, like actually, like yeah, like this one is perfect. I love this figure so much. One of the best of the years. Hiya is delivering. And I keep saying that yeah, but they're doing God's work right now. And it's insane. And I love it. Look at that. Now, moving on to another figure. It's like, and then also, it's like, I do want to mention a lot of these I have looked at here on stream, on this channel, on this very channel. Ones I looked at before, yeah, that I've done on Instagram. So check that out. Links are everywhere. You know, I got a show. But yeah, but I'm like, yeah, but if you want to see my full thoughts and see the actual unboxing of, I think, almost all of these figures, go check out the channel. Go see the other live videos. Go watch the Sonic one. That one is like pure chaos. And it's like 3 hours long, but it was fun. It's like I kind of had to actually, you know, be a streamer where I had to, you know, take care of my live stream. So I have so many people there, and that was crazy. So thank y'all for the support. But then we have the Four Horsemen Studios Frankenstein's creature. Not monster. They say creature. But we'll just call him good old Frankenstein, because that's like the other thing that's wrong. It's like, yeah, with, you know, yeah, the history of the terminology and the names. But I still just call him Frankenstein because, you know, everyone knows what that is. And this is Frankenstein. Look at him. It's like, and this is yeah, the Four Horsemen Studios, so where this is more or less based on the book version, so where he's kind of more skinnier and musculature, and has more stitching along the body. It's a lot more, you know, graphic, but still pretty cool. And then it's like he still has yeah, the big boots. That's always been a common thing. And then he has the tattered up pants kind of there, yeah, with the string, but he has no shirt, but he does have a little yeah, like a leather kind of fur coat there, and then also has that long crazy hair. It's, yeah, it's like, it's a very unique look, but apparently it's very accurate. And then with these stitched up kind of back there as well on the jacket, so like apparently a very accurate rendition of the monster based on the book. So it's nice to see that. It's like, I'll even just to show you, because what this figure is really meant to, it's like give you different options of this, because yeah, because with this figure, it's like you got a whole set of yeah, you basically got a whole lab set essentially. So you could, you know, tie them up and have them on, yeah, and have them on the table and have all these little, like these trinkets, little lab tools. So it's like you'll have him more like this, where he's like just starting to kind of like walk around and be like, what's going on? I'm like, oh, like, I don't really like this. I don't like this new world. But he's so cool. Like, look at that back. Crazy. It even has like a full, like a loose kind of, yeah, like marks on the back. Yeah, they didn't like stitch it fully. It's really cool. It's really awesome. It's like, and then of course he comes with multiple, yeah, but hands and head sculpts. So yeah, so there's like a version where he's bald. Yeah, so yeah, so where he has no hair, and then there's like a version, I think, where he's more angry or even just more subdued. I can't remember what the other head was that did also have hair. I know we had another one that had hair. I just can't remember the face in my mind. I keep thinking like screaming, but I don't think it came with a screaming face, unless I'm wrong. I don't know. Yeah, but this one, like, I really, it's like the only really reason I got this one, I'll be honest, is because of a old, like a monster book that I, yeah, that I used to read all the time as a kid, and they always had kind of like this version of Frankenstein whenever they showed off, yeah, but Frankenstein's monster. So it's like, it's really cool to kind of see this version of that character, yeah, that I kind of have a certain attachment to, kind of be realized, especially like this. Especially yeah, like with the jacket. And, like, and with this, I was kind of hesitant to get. I'll be honest, because I was like, I don't know. Like, do I really need this? But then it's like, but when I realized that I think it actually was ending like, what was it? Like, yeah, like September like 31st at like midnight. And but when I finally checked my email before that day, and it was like 11:50 or 11 like 55, it was like real close. But I was like, I'm getting this. I'm buying this. I don't care. I don't care what anyone says. I'm getting this. And I literally got it like last minute. Like it was like 11:59. Yeah, when my order processed through, I was like, okay, like I'm on the precipice. But it's here. But this is a great figure, and I'm really glad I picked it up. Not bad at all. Looks great. It's awesome. I can't wait to do some pictures of this guy. I just have to kind of like get his whole set taken care of. It's like I have it all kind of packed away right now because it's just been around. It's been kind of in the way, and I'm like, okay, I gotta get rid of you because I don't got room to have a whole set out. But, really cool, really awesome, a lot of fun, very kind of like weirdly nostalgic, badass, and from a great company. The guys who made Jacob Marley and Santa Claus. Who you gonna call? Four Horsemen. But then getting on to another company, and one that has also been, doing some good work recently, but also I would say are still kind of, being weird sometimes, depending on who you are. But we have the Mezco Toys Golden Age Robin, a fairly new figure. Yeah, I would say it's a couple months out, but this guy is so cool. I love this Robin figure. I love old, classic Golden Age Robin. That's what I was always kind of used to. It's like the very classic Robin. It's like I just liked the look and the costumes. Like, I mean, Robin was one of my favorite heroes as a kid. I really liked him. I thought he was just badass because, I watched Teen Titans and I was like, oh, this guy's awesome. Yeah. Why wouldn't I want to be Robin? I mean, look at this kid. It's like, and I gave him the little, the tie up little bat ball things from Batman. Yeah, just because I thought it was a good kind of contrast to have there. His legs, I kind of been like struggling with, I'll be honest, but that's mainly because it's like the ankles are kind of non-existent here, which kind of sucks, which is a kind of like a downfall of this figure. So he can't really get too crazy with the poses because, he can't really stand that well. But the cape's nice though. It's like I do like the cape. It's a weird kind of material. It's kind of like I don't know what you call it, but it's got a feel to it. But it's like it makes sense. It actually feels like fabric that would actually like work as a cape in this scale. I'm trying real hard, but I am just not doing this figure justice right now. Bro. Robin, you gotta look badass. Stop being a loser. How about we do this? More attitude with our dude. Looks awkward as hell. Like, and his clothes are all kind of messed up now because they've been kind of all posed up, but trust me. This guy's a badass figure. I mean, I just uploaded a picture of him not like less than a week ago. I should do a picture like that. Look at that. Look at that guy. Look at this dude. Just standing there. Looking cool. Looking so badass. I love this Robin. This Robin is so cool. You don't fuck with this Robin, bro. This guy's so awesome. Yeah. So yeah, It's like, of course, there's there's like little things. It's like mainly for me, it's mainly just the fact that my belt buckle is kind of warped. So it's like I'll have to heat that up or even just glue it down just to fix it at some point. But we'll see. Like I've been kind of hoping that that it'll fix itself, but I don't think that's happening. I just gotta glue it down and just keep it straight. But I'm lazy. Yeah, but this figure is so cool. I recommend it so much. It's like, and he also comes, a unique amount of accessories, his own, accessories, but one that do match, with the Golden Age Batman that they did, which I do have. I don't know if you can even, no, you can't even see him. He's like all the way back there because he's posed up with this Robin. So he's really cool. Do we want to get Batman? Do y'all want to see Batman? Let me know. Because I'll get him. He's not far. I'm just being lazy, really. But if y'all want to see the Batman to the Robin, let me know in the chat. Let me double check my chat. That's working. I want to chat it up. I'm going to take a water break while we wait. Sorry if you can hear all my gulping. Probably not the most cool looking thing. But yeah. Really cool figure. Really awesome figure. I think we will get Batman out though. We don't want to get Batman out. I'll get him. He's got to move. Regular Batman. Golden Age. But having this Robin, I will say too, also really makes me want to get the get this Batman, where they where they did a version of this version of Batman, but in the black and gray. I need to get that one. You can kind of see how they look together. Robin is kind of tall, I would say, but he's still shorter than Bruce. He's definitely younger. It'll work, but but it's definitely like that same kind of like art style, but it works so well. It's like, and Robin just looks so badass. I love that so much. Batman's so cool. It's like I do feel like I do need to get a new head sculpt for Batman, like get a custom one. So I think it would match more better, with this, because I feel like this Robin head sculpt is more kind of like I think it's a little bit more kind of like realistic. It's less kind of like exaggerated. I feel like it's more kind of like subdued. It's kind of more to the actual like the art style of the artist that they're basing this style on. I think it's less like this Batman head sculpt, but it still works, and they look great. Because I did a figure, because I did a photo of these figures not too long ago, and I even did a reel yesterday. So check that out on the Instagram because they look badass. But now I gotta do like a shot like this, with just Robin just by himself because he looks badass. He might go on the trip. He might be the picture, that we do first of the year. We're gonna continue back with Robin. Looking badass. And maybe he'll be on the streets this time. It's like he won't be in the Batcave as always. He'll get to fight some crime. Gets down and nerdy. Because he's skilled. He's a skilled little lad. But he's cool. Awesome figure. Great figure of the year. Then now we're going to go back to Marvel for a second and going back to X-Men. But we're not going back to Hasbro, not to Figure Arts, and not to Mayfax. Because now we have the CT Toys Brown Suit Wolverine. Kind of like I would say a surprise for this year. I gotta say, something that I didn't. One, a lot of hype around this guy. When this guy like first dropped, the very first time that everyone like started to get it. And so I kind of, it kind of rode on the bandwagon because I kept hearing about it. It's like week after week. And I was like, okay, you convinced me. I'll get it. I'll buy it. It looks badass. And it does. It's so cool. I love this figure so much because, for those who don't know, CT Toys is a toy company that basically makes, knockoff toys based off of kind of like specifically SH Figure Arts and Mafex, kind of more on the Mafex side now because I think they have a lot more molds of those. And it's like with those, okay, yeah, with Mafex, sometimes they're a little bit large, sometimes they're a little bit small as well. Yeah, I guess it depends. But it's like, but when you copy the pieces, they do shrink. So this is actually technically smaller than the original Mafex version, but it still has all the same shape and kind of proportions to everything. It's like, of course, with this, it's like it is a knockoff, so sculpting and kind of like the plastic isn't really up to par as much, and kind of even when it comes to the plastic quality, like the plastic on this can very much warp kind of easily. Even kind of see, you don't really see, you see it a bit because on the ab there at the top of the inner ab, if you can see that little brown piece right there, it's like, so that's where the plastic is kind of marring or kind of eating at itself, which you don't want in a figure, especially one that's wearing a costume. Yeah, that's supposed to be all smooth. So not really the best thing, but it's like, yeah, it's kind of like if you can work with it and make this figure look good, I think you'll be happy and you can get some good stuff going. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Such a cool figure. I probably can't really stand like that, but I like it. It's a Wolverine, and kind of with the hype of Deadpool and Wolverine still kind of there, especially, seeing Hugh Jackman in the brown suit during that film. I was like, you know what? We're finally going to get this. We want a new brown suit. It's like, and then also with Marvel Legends, we're getting a new one of that too. And hopefully that'll be coming my way at some point soon, but we'll see. But this figure is so cool. It's like, especially, for a knockoff. I mean, I got the box right here still because this is where I store my Marvel Legends brown suit. The Wolverine that was on my Avengers display, but this guy took his place, and rightfully so. So yeah, it's like, and then the fact it came with, it's like a pretty decent box. It's kind of beat up and battered. I mean, it's kind of all warped in there. You can kind of see it's all beat up there. Not very well. Yeah, not very nice for shipping. But a nice amount of accessories. Like it basically comes with all the same accessories as the original release. Yeah, with the unmasked head, and then with the actual mask piece there, and then the different head, and then all the hands. So really cool, really nice that they would still be able to include that. And then the fact it's like 25, maybe $30 now. It's awesome. Get it. Fuck the haters. Yeah, they just don't want to have fun and, be cheap. Because guess what? Money doesn't always mean the top quality. But if it works, it works. And this guy, honestly, quality isn't bad at all. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun figure. I like it a lot. It's pretty cool. Look at that. I don't have to pay like $300 for this. When it comes to aftermarket prices, maybe like $100. Because if this gets rare, that will be insane. Then now continuing on with the more recent, I would say, kind of figures that we've been looking at. Gotta say, I do gotta say, it's like I have been lacking a little bit, when it comes to turtles this year. Like, we're really unboxing and showing them off. But, excuse me, I'm adjusting my clothes, all falling over. But I thought bring out this guy, our Playmates Toys Mutagen Man, the re-release from this year. Or this is essentially the original toy from back in the day. But with our live stream, we did him with the Super 7 version of this guy, where basically, where Super 7 does basically they go off of this mold of the toy, and then they add articulation, make it bigger, and just and have more detail and more articulation and more accessories to kind of work with. So it's really cool. And then it's like the fact that then I think kind of like the fact that they've been doing those, because the Ultimate actually came out before this re-release, because this came out this year. I think the Ultimate came out like 2020, maybe 21, maybe 20, even 2019, or even 2020. I can't remember, but still, great figure. Like, it's nice to finally kind of like grow the vintage turtle collection a little bit more, because these are fun retro figures and are done really well. It's like, of course, paint wise has been kind of lacking. They're kind of cheap on that, but still, it's like, I'll take these guys. They look so good. I could care less. Like, and I think with when it comes to figures like these, I think are easier for them, so they can just have it and make it, and just do it right. And then also with this is like, it keeps the gimmick of where you can open this and you can put ooze or like water in it. I put water in mine because that's what I just kind of remember specifically. I don't really think about ooze, but he has like his little his trash bits at the bottom, so that all kind of can kind of move through his body. It gets all like stuck on him. Well, if you can get it right, I don't know if you can, but not without the water. You can get like a bone or something to stick up there. They're pretty cool. So you can get like some trash hanging out there. Sorry, I'm trying to get more trash to get stuck in the grooves. I wish I could kind of do that more, have them be stuck in it and then get stuck, but it's just kind of like that, I guess you kind of get. But a really fun line is I've been getting every single one of them. I mean, I think besides the storage shell turtles and all and all like the superhero turtles that they've been doing, kind of like just the main line, excluding the storage shell turtles. I've been getting every single one of these because I love this line. I love these vintage toys. It's I just love the style, and the fact that they're making more. It's just so cool. It's so cool. And it's been 40 years. It's been around for 40 years. This whole franchise is, I guess 2 decades older than me. That's insane. But yeah, awesome. And then lastly, these are going to be our last figures, really, of the year, of our main kind of showcase. Is our latest live stream unboxing figures, our latest figures in general that we have ever looked at on the channel. And, most recently, in general, I haven't opened anything else since these guys. I haven't really messed with anything else. Is the Sonic the Hedgehog 3, what is it? Jakks Pacific, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Shadow figures. Now these have been hyped to me. Here, we'll just get Sonic in right now. I think Shadow can sit for a bit because I like Sonic. He's the main dude. But yeah, but you know, it's like these figures, as I've said before, have been hyped up for me for so long. I've just been kind of just waiting for them. Mainly, I was waiting to get Shadow, because Shadow is, was definitely the hardest to find, especially in person. It's like I'm not ordering online. Like I'm literally going to the stores, looking at stuff and buying it there. So like the first time I saw this, and it was this figure, was in a Macy's, in a Toys R Us. No, it was in a Toys R Us that was in a Macy's, because Macy's now owns Toys R Us and they're bringing it back. And this was the first place that I ever saw this figure, and I got it because I was like, I'm not missing out. I'm not gonna risk it. And I've only seen this figure one other time at a store, but there were like 2 or 3 of them. So I was like, okay, that's pretty good. But I can't remember what other store it was. What store was it? I don't think it was Walmart. I keep thinking it's Walmart. I don't think it is. Or it was definitely not Target. I don't think it's Target at all. I don't believe so. They might have had like a side cap thing. They might have. I can't remember. I don't think it's Target. Well, it might be Walmart, but Walmart sounds weird for them. It doesn't sound right for them because they always have Sonic, like an Eggman. Eggman is okay. I don't really care for it. I don't need it. But yeah, but this Shadow, really cool. Like, and it was, a pain to find. So I was really waiting to get this guy first, and then I got the Sonic. So it was kind of like, this was kind of like the reason. It's like, this was the figure I wanted to get, just to have it, just to be like, this is in my collection. This is what I need. And this is the one, where it's like, okay, it's like, if I'm getting this, I'm getting this, because I was going to do a live stream of these. I knew I would be doing it. So I have a reason to buy these. And it's to do this show for you guys, to show off these guys. Just blabber on and look at these figures. They're so cool. It's like, I really do want to see, this new one soon. I was going to plan on it, but plans fell out. Been busy. Just timing just didn't work out. But hopefully, soon, just by the time I get back home, it'll be within the new year, and hopefully I will be able to see that. And I don't think that's going to be a bad movie to to be my first movie of the year, to see in theaters specifically, because I always because I always do go to the theaters, or at least I like to. But yeah, really cool figures, very kind of recent, much recent. I mean, their movie has been out for a bit, but it's really cool. It's just badass. I love these figures so much. Amazing figures, great figures to end off the year. Very unique figures. It's like, okay. It's like, and then the fact that these were also a huge upgrade to what compared to the first 2 movies, where they didn't really have stuff of this level of quality. But when they gave it, to Jakks Pacific, because I think mainly because they did the Mario figures, that I'm looking at behind my camera. Because those guys were done very well, and you can see kind of like how they improved based on those and applied it here. Of course, with Shadow, his legs are a little, they are a little scary, so he can't really move right now. He can just stand up, look cool. But besides that, this Sonic is awesome. I love this Sonic figure so much. But I do like also he does have his little like his see-through quills. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a glow effect thing. I talked about this last time in the last stream about these, but I don't mind it. It's like, and then the fact you can't really see it on the front is kind of a bonus. Like you could kind of see it on the sides, but it's not really that glaring obvious. But when you get back there, it's like, yeah, that's a little ugly, but whatever. You're not seeing that. You're seeing this. I'm Sonic. And I'm cool. And I'm Shadow. And I don't know, mega cool. Mega cool. Super cool. I don't know. Ugh. But yeah, I think that's the rundown. I think that's it. I think we're done. I am just wondering if I want to do like little kind of like shout outs or just kind of like of other figures of this year. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to talk about probably about 2 or 3 more figures, just kind of like, you know, just to end off. We kind of like, hey, it's like, yeah, little notes about you know, like specific figures that I got that I did like that were from this year, but technically not really something that important to me. Yeah, just a, you know, honorable mention, I guess. So I guess one biggie for me would be the Marvel Legends Legacy Collection Wolverine, where this is the tank top version that has the new heads and then also the new claws as well, but this is the same old body back when they did their first Marvel Legends movie X-Men line. But that Logan had the more kind of like the spiked up hair. But this Logan's great. Like it's nice to finally have this because I always think about a picture from Resilient Customs where he did where he had a Tony Stark head and it was on this body. So one day I want to do a shot like that. Yeah, where you have Tony kind of working on thing, but you know it works perfectly for Logan because it is supposed to be Logan, especially with the dog tags on. So cool figure. And then I do want to mention these guys, but they're kind of in pieces. Hopefully I can get at least this one. So these are the at least this one is the that head's gone. But this is the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive NECA first turtle. I think this one is specifically the Eastman version with the bigger, kind of like the more tortoise body with the chucks on the arms. Looking kind of cool. It has like the shell and has it has all like the hatching. So this is like the full color version, which is really cool. I do like it. Sorry, I'm trying to get it. Yeah, because I can't get its head back on right now because I've been easy, honestly, and because I'm trying to work on the other one. So I'm just like, this one could just be in a corner. Just get out of the way. Because the other one I'm still working on. I got his pieces. He's got to get his foot back on. It's like, and I still have to get his whole leg moving because it is entirely stuck. It is not going to move. I've used hot boiling water and used all my might, and you can see how it's kind of been like marring up the plastic there, which sucks. But I'm just like, what the heck? Why is it like this? Why is it entirely stuck? Why can't I do anything? I deserve something. It's kind of like, this is so old. I'm just like, it's kind of like, I'm probably not going to get anything out of them at this point because I've just been so busy that I'm just like, I don't really care. I don't really have time to care about it. But yeah, But they're still really cool figures. I love their looks. Like, and this is, I think, Peter Layard's design. I believe. I think it makes sense. They're really cool figures, though. Still, overall, love them. So they'll probably just be standing here doing nothing. Um, then we got one more. Do we got one more? One more mention? I don't know if there's anything else really from this year specifically. Really think of. I think of one. Okay, we gotta do a little bit. Okay, I do gotta say this isn't like a favorite, but this is just a mention because I thought about this and I was like, not really, but I did really enjoy the McFarlane toys. This is the collector's edition of the Penguin, where this is like that Golden Age version. You know, matches with kind of with the Mezco Batman a bit. Of course, Penguin is fairly large, a bit wider, but I still think it kind of works because Batman is still kind of a good height, like he's up to his hat. So that's not really bad, I think. It's like, yeah, and also for pictures, like I made it work. Like I really just put Penguin, yeah, kind of like on his knees just to make him shorter, and it just works out. It looks so good together. So yeah, so I don't mind these guys at all either. So not bad. It's like McFarlane toys, they're weird, but once in a while they make something pretty good. So good for them. I don't know. Also, I think I do gotta mention this guy. This guy did not come out this year, but this is one that I did unbox, or one I think I even got. No, it might have been 2023. I finally got him, but I just didn't get to him. Maybe it wasn't. No, it wasn't 2024, I think. But yeah, but this is the Mezco Toys Rumble Society Doc Nocturnal. So where this is the first version, that Mezco did, and I did my live stream, my unboxing on the same day that the new one came out. But I didn't get the new one because I don't have that much cash to throw around. I gotta cut back. But this doc is just really cool. And I know that this is technically like the old one now. It's like proportions. It's a little bit, I think, more cartoonish with this, less kind of realistic, with what they were going for. Yeah, in that new release where it's a bigger muscular body, has a more kind of demonic kind of like face underneath. Yeah, compared to this where this is just like a mask and you don't have anything underneath, it's just all black. But I think it works. I think I like this pretty good. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it looks awesome. Like, and I have like the extra like the little like the vampire straps that has like the crosses with the skulls. And he has his little like his little gadget and the classic mask, and then with his little ray gun, because that's what I kind of imagine him as. He just has just the one, instead of like the big instead of the big the plasma gun or whatever it is thing, like that whole thing, because that whole thing is kind of actually not working on my end because a hose is broken, which sucks. But not too bad. Looks pretty awesome. Looks pretty cool. Look at that guy. Look at Doc Knock. And he's been like a grail figure for me for a while, so it was nice to finally get this guy and get him open. And we did that for the start of October. I was gonna do him on Halloween, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna wait. It's October, like it's spooky month. We're gonna do Doc straight out of the way because he's a badass. So yeah, a really fun figure. Love this figure so much, and maybe I'll pick up the new one at some point if I'm ever able. But for now, I'm completely happy with this. This is so cool. We want to get Doc. We'll get Doc back on the street. Ugh. Knock over everything. Anything else? I think, well, could do. I think I want to do another mention to Unparalleled the Universe and his Odious figure. This was the Kickstarter version, but it is also the standard release, essentially. Where this was the regular, I think, pledge for it. So you get the kind of you get the kind of like the staff hammer, and then you have the full the little like the wooden stake. But you get Odious, with the hoodie and the flannel, the jacket, and then the jeans. So really cool figure. Also, love the plushie too. It's right there. I'm looking right at it. It's so badass. I need to get the rest of my plush collection out because I have a pretty good one. I have no idea where it is. It's in boxes. It's probably box on box on box. It's somewhere, but it's a lot. But this guy's cool. Love this Odious. He's a lot of fun. A unique figure that came with a lot of accessories and that I need to work with more. One that needs to be worked on. But it's a lot of fun. And nice to see more kind of like creators making stuff, people in the community. Pretty cool. Do I got any more? I mean, I think I do kind of have to shout out the Spider-Gwen from Sentinel, because I did get this in 2024. This was not a 2024 release. I think this was even like a 2023, 2022 release, but I think she's amazing. Yeah, this Spider-Verse version, I like it a lot. It's a really cool figure. Really fun. And I did unbox it along with the CG Toys, the 2099 from Spider-Verse, but we're going to keep him there because he's big, he's clunky, but we got Gwen right here at the front, and she looks amazing. And she came with some really cool accessories and has the Spider Ham. The Spider Ham is okay. I have to be careful with it. I have to heat him up and mess with him to get him in a better pose, but we'll see. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Anything else? I'm just looking at all my stuff. We'll get Santa. It's Christmas. Santa lost his head. Okay. Hold up. Santa, get your stuff together. Where's this thing? Where the heck does this thing go? Oh, I don't know where his thing. He has like his little crown. Where's his thing? I don't know. It's gone. There goes the head. Ugh. But we'll get Santa. Ugh. Out here. If I can't drop his head constantly. Look at that Santa. I gotta get his crown on. He looks weird without it. We're gonna lose the bag then, I guess, because it wants to just fall out. We're losing everything. Santa has lost everything. He's losing his mind. As am I by messing with this figure. I am messing with myself. But we want to end off with Santa Claus. We'll just get him in a nice pose. Have him here, be old Saint Nick. If I can get his belt on, that's like the main problem with this guy, is like having to get this belt back on. It's like nearly impossible with all the fabric. No, but we'll worry about it later. Look at it. Good old Santa. We need to fix his legs still. His legs are all screwed up. It's probably why his belt is all messed up too. So there went a, I guess that's his crotch piece. That's not good. Maybe if there wasn't so much fabric and so much fighting, I wouldn't have to have this problem. Or if I'm not, not prepared for this figure, I shouldn't be messing with it. But look at him. Good old Santa Claus. Even get the hood on. I do like our spooky claws. Like, I'm a masked man. Don't tell anyone that, that you got this. Don't tell anyone, that you got this toy for me. Like, what? It's like, yeah, my name's Santa Claus. Is that real? Who are you? Don't ask. Just be cool, and I'll give you a toy. Once a day. One day of the year. Like, I'll give you a few. But only if you're good. I can't get his belt. We're getting it close. But look at that Santa Claus. Pretty cool. And they pull back the curtain. Like, oh, okay, he's just really nice. He's just a nice old man. As a wreath thing. Look at that. Yeah. Nice old Santa. Just a kindly man. He's so cool. What an awesome Santa Claus. But yeah. But I think we'll call it there. Hour and 52 minutes in. Already breaking our Santa Claus. But yeah. But I guess we'll just. Well, there goes Santa. Oh, God. All right, Mr. Klaus. You're just going to go over there. Because we're going to call this a night. Thank you all to everyone who's been joining the live stream and hanging out and cool, just doing your thing, just chilling. So yeah, I don't know. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah. I think that starts tomorrow for you guys. I think. I don't know. But whatever you believe in, whatever you celebrate right now, whatever you celebrate in general makes you happy. If it's good, go for it. Hope it's good. Hope it's going well. But yeah, happy holidays. I guess that's all I gotta say. Yeah, but thank you all for joining me for the live stream, looking at all these figures, kind of see what's going on with the year and see kind of like how the year's been going, kind of like figure wise, and kind of like really it's mainly like my highlights, I guess, because it's not everything, because I don't have like Vision's not there. I don't think Hawkeye's there. It's like, and I even have my whole like my whole Avengers right there. Yeah, that I opened like a full a box set for, but those I didn't get out because they're there because they look great, and I just like them. Like, they're cool. It's like, but they're not like the big standouts. Like, they're not like the real big highlights specifically of this year of figures. So, but yeah, but I think we'll call it good for tonight. Y'all have a good Christmas tomorrow. Have a happy New Year. So yeah, but no stream next week because I'll be out of town. So be busy. But hopefully, I think it's January 7th, the first Wednesday. It's like, well, I think the second Wednesday. Technically, or yeah, like okay, yeah, the first full week of January should be a stream. It all works out. We'll have a stream going there. So yeah, so look forward, but do expect a video, yeah, like a mini short video, one that's a remnant of the past. Um, yeah, to show up before the end of the new year because I want to just give you all a little treat for the end of the year because I like making stuff and it's like, and I got stuff in the vault that I'm like, this has to go out at some point. Why not now? Why not whenever I want to? So yeah, so we'll see. So yeah, y'all have a good stream. Well, I had a good stream. Y'all have a good night. Be cool. Be good. Yeah. See ya. Oh, and also, oh, before I forget, like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna do all my shilling. Check out the Instagram, Justin Lazilla. I have a link in the bio when this video goes live. Yeah, when the VOD goes live. But I also have that in my bio, I believe. I think I do. I can't remember. But yeah, we all have a good night. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Have a good year. Have a good start. I'll see you. Goodbye.